name's Kaylin Kaltenbach, and today I'm going to be talking to you about why all healthy people should be required to donate blood. 4.5 million Americans would die each year without life-saving blood transfusions. Approximately 32,000 pints of blood are used each day in the United States. 1 out of every 10 people who enter a hospital need blood, as well as just 1 pint of donated blood could save 3 people's lives. Much of today's medical care depends on a steady supply of blood from health donors. And 60% of the US population is eligible to donate, but only 5% do on a yearly basis. So what are the requirements for blood donation? Well, according to the American Red Cross, a person must be at least 110 pounds, 16 years of age, be in good health and feeling well, have no bleeding disorders involving issues with the clotting of the blood, as well as being on blood thinners, have no infections, and are not HIV positive, as well as not having donated in the last 56 days or 8 weeks. So why is blood donation important? Well, the World Health Organization states a decision to donate your blood can save a life, or even several if your blood is separated into its components, which I referred to earlier, which can be used individually for patients with specific conditions. There is a constant need for regular blood supply because blood can be stored for only a limited time before use. Safe blood saves lives and improves health. Blood transfusions can be used for the following conditions: women with complications with their pregnancy, children with severe anemia, people with severe trauma following man-made and natural disasters, and many complex medical and surgical procedures, as well as for cancer patients. So what are the benefits of blood donation? Well, blood banks can extend the usefulness of each donation by separating them into red blood cells, platelets, and plasma, each of which could potentially go to a different patient. That's 3 different people that one donation could help. A person will also get a check of health with their blood donation. Each donor must undergo a minor health check that includes their pulse, their blood pressure, their body temperature, as well as their iron levels, which is just a single prick of the finger, as well as testing it, and then they're okay to receive blood. And then once they donate the blood, it gets sent off to a lab and they're checked for 13 infectious diseases, such as the West Nile, as well as the HIV virus. So if any of those results come back positive, you'll be notified immediately. This process has also been capable of helping improve the blood flow in some, resulting in healthier blood vessels and a lower likelihood of arterial blockage. Likewise, the regulation and balance of iron levels that come from blood donation is another perk leading to stronger blood vessels. Research has also indicated from the Lane Regional Medical Center that blood donors are 88% more likely than others to suffer a heart attack. And since a pint is a pound, you lose a pound every time you donate blood. I mean, what's a better way to lose weight? So according to the UCLA Mattel Children's Hospital, Deborah Schwartz and her husband Jeff recently had a chance to express their gratitude to 8 strangers whose blood donations provided a lifeline for their son Judah, who's now 4 years old. Judah nearly died last year when his kidneys failed due to foodborne E. coli infection. Without those 47 transfusions in 21 days, his recovery wouldn't have been possible. So why don't people give blood? Because to me, it sounds amazing. Well, the University of Maryland conducted a test and a survey of the main reasons why people who are eligible to donate blood just choose not to. One of those reasons was a fear of needles, but most donors will tell you that you feel only a slight initial pinch, and 7 to 10 minutes later, you're finished. Once you take the time and courage to make that one donation, you'll wonder why you ever even hesitated. So some people say that they're too busy, but the entire process only takes 1 hour, and the actual blood giving part is only 7 to 10 minutes, and then you're finished. So once you take the time and courage to make one donation, you'll wonder why you just didn't do it before. And then some people say nobody ever asked, or I didn't know my blood was needed. But all blood is needed because people are going through many health complications every single day. So there's no other way to supply the blood needs of a hospital or to their patients, but for the generous donations of people like you. And some people say, well, I already gave this year. But people can donate every 56 days, and many donors even go 5 times a year. And some people say, oh, well, I'm afraid I'll develop AIDS. But there's no possible way to get AIDS by donating blood to Hawksworth or the American Red Cross, because a new sterile needle is used each time and then discarded afterwards. Some people also say, I don't have any blood to spare, but the average adult body has 10 to 12 pints of blood. Donors say the healthy adults may give regularly because the blood quickly replaces the blood you donate. And this is about how much blood you give in a single donation. It's 1 pint, or equal to 2 cups, but that's really not much blood. And then some say, I don't want to feel weak afterwards, but you only donate that 1 pint and your body constantly makes new blood and replaces it, and within 24 hours, you're fine. So there's about 3 gallons of blood, which supports the entire nation's blood needs for 1 minute. And there's no substitute for human blood. Blood donation is all about life. And all across the nation, every single minute of every day, people need blood. And they need it to stay alive. Think of all the pregnant women with severe complications, or a fighter who sustained serious burns and needs platelets. The police officer who sustained a serious trauma while out in the line of duty protecting you. A child fighting to survive. You can help them. All you need to do is donate a small portion of your time, 1 hour, and go donate blood. So, are you willing to be part of the 5%? You can save a life.